Hello, this is Rafe from Reach Me Faster, and welcome to the next installment of this free DIY Google AdWords for Dentists series. And in this video, we will cover one of the most important topics after keyword research, and that is the ad copywriting. So here are the main topics that will be covered in this video. And let's start with the first one, thinking like a patient. So when you write an ad, it's basically to attract a qualified patient. And therefore, you need to think like a patient. And that's something a lot of copywriters, a lot of dentists forget. They create an ad based on the outcomes or the results they want to achieve, instead of creating an ad or writing copy based on the outcomes or the results that their prospective patient wants to achieve. So the second strategy is obviously the better one, because you're going to show your ad to a prospective patient, and so you need to make sure that the ad speaks to the various concerns the patient may have. So these are some of the main, 6 or 7 issues or concerns that a patient has. One is obviously the price, and either if they have the insurance, then whether you take their plan. So the price, or whether the dentist is in network with their insurance plan or not. And obviously, if you tick that box, then you have a better chance of securing an appointment. And similarly, there are other issues, other concerns. So commute, how far are you, or how far is your office located from their home, from their office, or whatever place of work they have. Maybe if your office is in the suburb, how far is it away from the downtown, or if it is maybe in downtown, then how, and you want to attract patients from the suburbs, well then you have to consider those things as well. And then of course, short wait times. Nobody wants to wait hours after coming into the office, or nobody wants to wait weeks to get an appointment. And so that is something that is a big concern in my experience. This wait time and in-network affordable, that is the primary concern for most dental patients. They don't want to wait weeks, they don't want to spend a fortune. And those two, if you have those two covered, well then you have a great chance that your ad will be successful. And then of course there is with the quality of the service that you provide. So you must have qualified dentists, the staff is great, they treat the patients well, and they are polite and friendly and things like that. So that also comes into it. If you have a well-trained staff, then you will get more repeat patients, a higher lifetime patient value. And so you can also put that in the ad in order to, because some patients must have had poor experience in the past, and so they are specifically looking at a dentist who is friendly, who's polite, who's not rude, who's not going to sort of embarrass them and things like that. So mention that in the ad, that you have a qualified dentist and staff is friendly and things like that. And similarly, great service. So by service is the overall package that you provide. That, for example, your office is clean, and the equipment is in working order. There's no issue as far as the patient experience is concerned. And that brings us to the patient experience. So people remember the experience. They don't remember the X-ray. They don't remember the exact maybe the equipment that was used. They don't remember the drill code, type of drill that was used. They don't remember anything. What they remember is the experience. So if you can offer a great experience, that is what a patient is looking for. They're not interested in the technical details of what exactly you're offering. Maybe you are offering 1-day crowns. Well, then that's great, but they're not concerned with the machine. They're concerned with the experience being that they will get their crown fixed in a day. And so that's short wait time, and of course if the results are great, then that would ensure a great experience as well. So the overall package, service, experience, results that you offer, you need to communicate that from the ad copy. And one way, of course, of doing that is perhaps to mention any third-party awards, recognition that you have received, to basically communicate again the type of results, experience, and service that your dental office offers. And so basically, once you cover these 5-6 points in your ad, the likelihood that it is going to attract or it is going to be successful is very high, because you are essentially answering all the concerns that a prospective patient might have. And if you do that, then of course you have a better chance of closing an appointment. But just answering the concern is not the only thing, especially when it comes to Google advertising, because on Google we have keywords, we have searches. So the search, the person who is entering a search query into Google, they have a specific problem. So if somebody writes in dentures or writes a search query about dentures, they do not care about anything else. They do not care about crowns, they do not care about root canals, they don't care about dental implants. They are concerned with dentures, and therefore the relevance becomes a big point of success, big requirement for successful Google advertising, that your keyword ad and the landing page are all aligned, are all supplementing and complementing each other. Otherwise you will have a poor conversion rate. And we will cover, I'll try to explain this, how you can make your ad relevant to the keyword, and of course the landing page relevant to the keyword and the ad combination. So one, or the easiest way of making your ad relevant to the keyword, is to put the keyword in the ad headline. And so if I can show you an example over here. So this is Dentist Miami Beach, and over here you can see only the ZocDoc ad. Well, there's Dentist Miami, Florida as well, so you could include them as well. But otherwise, these places are near Miami Beach, but they're not exactly in that place. So let me take a look at. So as you can see, the ZocDoc ad clearly and the second ad clearly do a better job of providing a relevant ad, relevant to what the person was searching for. Let's instead of Miami Beach, let's put Florida to get another. Again, there is a lot of irrelevant ads, or ads that are not perhaps directly relevant to somebody who's searching for Dentist Miami. Well, that may be because of the timing issue. There's a Saturday, most of dental offices will be closed, and of course that's why you're not seeing the best quality ads. But otherwise, the point is that Miami and dentist, these are the two main words in the search query, and they have to be present in the ad headline to make it relevant to what the person is searching for. So by putting the keyword in the headline, immediately you send a message to the searcher that your ad answers their query. The other thing, of course, is that the keyword itself is not the main concern. You need to answer the search intent in the ad and the landing page as well. So, like for example, in this example, if we put Dentist Miami and start then talking about software for dentists, or maybe dental equipment repair in Miami, that's not what the person is looking for. They are specifically looking for a dental office or a dentist. And so if your ad is about dental equipment repair, even though dental equipment repair in Miami FL, or Miami Beach, even though the keyword dentist or dental and then Miami Beach or Miami FL is present in the ad headline, the ad does not answer the search intent, and so it is not relevant, right? So the point being that in order to make the ad relevant to what the person is searching for, you need to use keywords as well as answer their search intent. So in this case, if somebody's looking up Dentist Miami Beach, they want to see ads or listings related to dental offices in Miami Beach. And so any ad that does not answer that intent is automatically irrelevant. Now, if, for example, it was, as I gave an example, for a denture or a specific procedure, then the ad has to be customized to that specific procedure or that specific treatment. Or if it's a problem, let's say, for example, gum infection or tooth infection, if somebody is searching for that, then the ad has to be relevant to that particular problem. And then the page itself, the landing page where the person is supposed to go after they click the ad, also has to be relevant to the keyword and the ad combination. So if the searcher is searching for dentures Miami FL, well then the ad has to talk about dentures, and then the page that links to the ad also has to talk about dentures. Now, what usually happens is that dentists, or a lot of AdWords campaigns that I've seen for dentists, take the visitors to the home page. Okay, so that basically means if somebody is searching for a denture, they're also going to the home page. If somebody is searching for a root canal, they're also going to the home page. If somebody is searching for implants, they're also going to the home page. If somebody is searching for general dentistry, they're also going to the home page. Cosmetic dentistry, everybody is being sent to the home page, even though they're searching for different stuff. So how can you expect a great performance from your campaign? Because you are sending people to, you're not sending people to the most relevant page on your website. You're sending them to the home page, and you're asking them to then browse through your website, navigate and find the content they are searching for, or find the procedure that they are searching for. So clearly, that's not an optimum strategy. You need to customize the landing page to the keyword that you are targeting. So if you're targeting in the ad group, if you're targeting denture related keywords, then you need to create a landing page specifically for different types of dentures, for offers related to the dentures. And then of course on the landing page, the testimonials have to be related to denture treatment. And then before and after pictures also on the landing page have to be related to dentures. And then you'll be able to offer a tailored experience, offer a customized experience to a prospective visitor. Then similarly, the landing page also has to be customized to the ad copy. If in the ad copy you mention, so for example, that you have you have been voted as the #1 dentist. As you can see over here, somebody has written voted #1 dentist. Well then, when you land on the page, you better show them how or where you were voted #1 dentist, because Otherwise, people who see the ad and expect to see some proof of this claim, they'll be disappointed if they don't see the proof. So whatever you mention in the ad copy, you must justify that on the landing page. So if you're mentioning, let's say for example, an offer, then the landing page should also mention that offer, $59 if exam, x-ray, cleaning and things like that, $99 exam, x-ray and cleaning. You need to mention that in the ad so that somebody who had clicked on the ad specifically for that offer, they will find that offer on the landing page. Similarly, if somebody had clicked the ad because they thought that you were the #1 dentist in the area, well then the landing page must back up those claims, and they must find that relevant information that yes, this is why, or this is how you were voted #1, or this is the magazine or whatever organization voted you #1 in the region or the city. So clearly the aim of advertising on Google and why it is different from other forms of advertising, like we discussed, thinking like a patient. In addition to thinking like a patient, you need to make sure that the ad, the landing page, and the keyword are all relevant to each other. And so you can offer a maximum opportunity for a visitor to convert into an appointment. Now moving on to another important idea as far as copywriting is concerned, ad creation is concerned, that is the unique selling proposition. So why should a patient visit you? And if you can differentiate your ad from the other 6-7 ads and then local map listings and then the 10 organic results, you have a better chance, much better chance to obtain qualified new patients. So let's say for example you have created a great ad, you have thought like a patient, and you have answered most of their concerns in the ad copy. You've also entered keywords and you have customized the landing page, you have customized the ad to the keyword, and so you have a high keyword ad and landing page relevance. And then this obviously would help you obtain a high quality score and high click-through rate. And then in addition, if you can create a unique selling proposition in the ad, then you will outperform all your competitors, because you have gone above and beyond. You've gone above and beyond what your competitors are doing. So somebody can hire a copywriter and they can use this, they can think like a patient and create a great ad. You can hire an Adwords expert and they will create a highly relevant keyword ad and landing pages for your campaign, giving you a high quality score and high click-through rate. But the unique selling proposition, that has to come from you. You need to look at the competitive landscape and find ways to differentiate your dental office from the others. So here are a few ways to differentiate your dental office from your competitors. So one of them is sedation. Now a lot of people have phobia for visiting a dentist, and sedation helps them. And I'm seeing more and more people demand this, sleep dentistry, sedation dentistry. So if you can offer general anesthesia, or if you can offer this sedation, that is definitely something very few of your competitors will be offering. So that is something that you can use to differentiate yourself from your competitors. And then of course the availability. So we've discussed the short wait times and availability basically. So if you can, let's say for example, open your office on the weekend, or maybe perhaps early morning, or perhaps late in the evening, again, that is a point of differentiation, because very, very few dentists would sacrifice their weekend or sacrifice their evenings. But since you are willing to do that, you can use that as a unique selling point. And then of course there's awards. So if you have received third-party recognition from a third party, such as an award, or like for example being voted by consumers for as the best dentist or best orthodontist or best implant dentist, etc., etc., then you can use those in the ad. As you can already see, one advertiser is mentioned that they have been voted #1 dentist. This is Springfield dentist voted #1 dentist. Now I'm not sure if that is a claim is backed up, but that if it is, then yes, that's a great way to differentiate yourself from your competitors, because there can only be one #1 in any city. So, and then there's endorsements. Again, it's similar to awards. Endorsements, let's say for example, perhaps from another, again, third party, maybe from a government, maybe from city government, maybe from a local church. If you received any endorsement, you can use that in the ad. If you received any endorsement from a celebrity, perhaps maybe you're practicing in Beverly Hills or Hollywood, California. Maybe some celebrities are visiting you, or they have had implants done from your office. You can mention that in the ad, and which will of course again differentiate your office from the others. And finally, the fifth point is of course payment plans. Again, this is not offered by a lot of dentists, but again, I'm seeing that a lot of people who need cosmetic procedures done, who need a lot of dental work, expensive dental work done, they need some kind of help with regards to breaking their payments down, and not a lot of dentists are willing to do that. So if you are willing to somehow work with a patient, then you better mention in the ad, because not a lot of your competitors are offering payment plans. Now, as an extension of this unique selling proposition, we have special offers. Now, special offers, they are not exactly unique in the sense that anybody can offer something discount or create a special offer. It is sort of the easiest way to distinguish yourself, but it's not really a unique selling point, because any office can create these and benefit from that extra interest generated by your special offer. So here are some special offers that you could try. Free consultation, that is a fairly straightforward one. I'm not sure why a lot of dentists are scared or unwilling to do free consultation. I don't think it's going to. I mean, maybe it will take 5-10 minutes, but if 3 patients come in for free consultation, I can assure you that at least one of them is going to get the treatment. So yeah, I mean, if you're starting out, I think free consultation is a great offer, especially for procedures that require more investment, something like dentures, implants, Invisalign. Free consultation, and the free consultation is used in other industries, because we work with a lot of lawyers, a lot of professional services. So free consultation is basically the stock offer, default offer in a lot of other verticals, but in dentistry somehow it's not very popular. But I think a lot of dentists could benefit from offering free consultations. And then of course there's a new patient discount. This is probably the most used and overused offer in the dental space. We already saw that, $59 cleaning exam and x-ray, and then $99, and there's $500 off Invisalign, $1,000 off on implant probably, and there's a lot of discount offers, and I think I don't need to explain this. Almost every dentist offering at least one new patient discount, particularly startups. But I actually think that free consultation is a better offer, and I think as long as you get enough free consultations, you will get enough new patients. So and after that, of course, in-house discount plan for the uninsured. So if you want to attract fee-based cash or self-pay patients, that is a good way to build some recurring revenue. Obviously, you will require a lot of signups before you can get some substantial recurring revenue. But even then, let's say for example, $50 or $100 a year plan, and you can sell it to 100 people or 100, 200 people, then that's some good supplementary income. And so that is something you should consider, an in-house discount plan or dental plan for folks who are out of network or do not have insurance. So, and then of course discounts on specific procedures. That is again, as I explained in the new patient discounts. Similar to new patient discounts, you're offering some specific dollar percentage or a dollar or a percentage discount on specific procedures, perhaps procedures where you have a higher profit margin. And so yeah, that's again, something that is useful, particularly if you want to quickly generate some new patients for a specific procedure. Perhaps you have a great deal on, or you have a great deal with a specific provider, let's say for example Invisalign, then you could offer a discount and get some new patients for that procedure. And then of course there's combination deals that I've seen those work. Let's say for example crowns and implants. So for example, if you get an implant, you get a free crown, or maybe a heavily discounted crown, or maybe buy one get one free sort of deal. So that's basically the combination deal. You combine a discount with maybe a certain procedure. If they do a certain procedure, they get another procedure free. So that's basically what a combination deal is. It's harder to explain in an ad, so that's why most people, I guess, avoid it. Most dentists avoid it, but I think it can work, especially as I said, on specific procedures. Let's say for example dentures, maybe free cleaning with a denture, or a new denture, or with denture repair, or let's say for example implants, as I said, free crown with let's say 4 implants. If you get 4 implants, you get a free crown, and then something like that. So all in, and let's say for example denture would be upper denture. If you get both the upper and a lower denture, then you get a 500 off or whatever percentage off. So basically you combine 2-3 different concepts, discounts, to create a new offer. So special offers, they are not essential, they're not unique, as I said, but again, they're the easiest way to differentiate yourself from your competitors. And if you can offer if you can create an offer that no one else in the community or your competitors are offering. And then finally, so I mean, we've covered a lot of stuff as far as the copywriting, ad keyword relevance, unique selling point, and then special offer. So you might be wondering how can you sort of accommodate all this information in a small text ad. Well, that's where ad extensions come in. So you can see this ad, for example, it has only 3 lines and the URL, but this ad has 5 lines in the URL. So that's because of the ad extensions. So let me first explain what ad extensions are available. There are many ad extensions available. However, for a dentist, or for most dentists, these 5-6 extensions are the most important ones. So call extension, let's see if somebody is using the call extension over here so I can show you. Okay, so this is the call extension. You can see the phone number is available in the ad itself. And so a person, let's say for example, is an emergency, or not, it doesn't have to be an emergency either. It's just somebody maybe looking up a dentist on a mobile phone especially, and they see a phone number, and they see, okay, 49 new patient special, great. So let's give them a call. And so instead of visiting the website, they call directly from the ad. They call this number, or they manually, they can also type in this number. And that's how you generate a new patient call, directly from the ad, without the patient having to visit the website. So that is the importance of call extension. Similarly, location extension. So location extension, you can show the location on the ad itself. You can see 260 950th Street, number 202, Surfside, Florida, and over here as well, an address, and here as well, Pembroke Pines address. So you're basically showing the office location in the ad itself, and that's again, making it easy or easier for the patient to locate your office. And let's say, for example, again, they're on the mobile, they're in the car, suddenly they have a toothache, and they look up a dentist. And so the first thing they will need to look at is how far away are you from their current location. So that's where an address in the ad itself can make it easy for folks to find your location and then book an appointment without having to sort of visit your website and then open the contact us page or scroll down the footer to find the address. They can find it in the ad itself. Then there is call out extension and structured snippet extensions. Now these are the places where you can incorporate these special offers, unique selling propositions. Okay, so what is a call out? Now call out is basically this line where you see these dots separating 3 points or 3 or sometimes 4 points. This is the call out extension. So you can see book online now, read doctor review, no phone calls required. Exception. Now, no phone calls required. I like that because a lot of people have a phobia of talking on the phone, or maybe they have hesitation talking to people on the phone. So no phone calls required. That's very interesting because they are mentioning that as something important. Normally you would not consider that as something important, but they are mentioning that because their process ZocDoc, you just book through their booking engine instead of placing a call and then talking to somebody on the phone and going back and forth. Now, but this is obviously ZocDoc. This is the proper dental office, as you can see. This is the call out extensions. They are using comprehensive dental care, new patient special, exceptional dental care. Well, they're not really doing a great job as far as I can see, because they're essentially repeating what they already have written in the main ad headline. So this is the main ad text. This is the main ad text. This line is the call out extension. Similarly, the first line that you see is the main ad text. It's 80 characters, and this is the headline 1, and this is headline 2. So you have 2 headlines, then the main 80 characters of ad text, and then you have the call out extension. This is the call out extension, and then you have structured snippet extension. So in structured snippets, you can use several of those categories, and here they have used services, which is again the most commonly used for dentists, but you can also use neighborhoods, you can also use insurances. Over here you've used highlights, services. Again, as I said, services is the most common services. Again, the cleaning, polishing, prevention, digital x-rays. And then over here, family dentistry, periodontal therapy, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, sedation. So you can see sedation, they're trying to, again, sedation, cosmetics, clear braces, and general family dentistry. So they're somehow trying to push sedation, And then highlights, schedule an appointment. Well, that doesn't make sense over here, but state-of-the-art dental care. Those are the highlights. Again, not very strong use of structured snippets, I would say. But again, experienced doctors, wide range of services, teeth whitening, crowns, dental implants, cosmetic dentistry. Call us now. This is the ad text, and then this is the call out extension. So I mean, if you're going to use call out extension, just give it a thought and make sure that you're not repeating yourself, and instead use that space, use that opportunity to again differentiate yourself from other dentists. Perhaps mention the experience, perhaps mention the number of years that you have been in business, mention things that will help distinguish your practice from your competitors. And same thing with the structured snippets. Mention the services that other dentists are not offering. So for example, sedation, many dentists do not offer that. And similarly, perhaps over here, maybe CEREC crowns, not a lot of dentists offer that. So you can mention the one-day crowns, one-day implants, or same-day implants, and things like that. So those are the specific services that, or same-day treatments, those are the specific services that will help you differentiate your ad from the competitors. But if you just mention these services, family dentistry, these are very general services, and almost every dentist is going to mention all of them basically, or some of them at least, apart from, as I said, sedation. That's something unique. So that is the call out and the structured snippets. And then finally, site links. So site links, let's see if somebody's using, yes, so this is the site link. You can see these three, you can enter up to 6 site links, and you can also have a description under those site links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have 5 site links in their ad, or Google is showing 5 site links for this ad. And so basically you can use these site links to direct the traffic, to filter the traffic into the various different pages or important pages on your website. So for example, somebody who's genuinely interested in Dr. Stone or visiting Dr. Stone, they might want to look at the testimonials page. So they can click through to the testimonials page directly from the ad instead of having to sort of visit the website and then navigate and find the testimonials page and then look at what others have to say. And similarly, About Us, if they want to learn more about Dr. Stone, what he has to offer, they can go to About Us, they can go to our services, they can go to the implants page directly from the ad itself. And if they want to book a free consultation, they can also click through to the Contact Us page directly from the ad. So this is basically the main benefit of using site links. If you are able to, let's say for example, convince somebody from the ad copy itself, then site links will help you book a lot of patients, because you can then link directly to the most important pages on your website, such as the testimonials, services, About Us, and Contact Us page. So that basically concludes. And there are, of course, other extensions. Google AdWords is always introducing new extensions. Recently, they introduced the price extension, the message extension, and you can test those as well. However, for most dentists, call extension, location, call out, structured, site links, these big 5 are the most important ones. But there is always room for improvement. There is always opportunity with new extensions. As I mentioned, message extension, that is something that you could try, although I struggle to see why somebody would message and not call. But anyway, that is something. And then price, if you have specific prices for specific procedure, you can share that in the ad itself. Although for most dentists that's not applicable, because the price will depend on the specific condition and you have to see the patient first. But for specific procedures, maybe cleaning, you can have a specific price. Maybe for exam, you have a straightforward price, and you can mention those in the price extension. But for the most part, these 5 extensions will help you get the most of out of your Google advertising. And then this basically concludes the campaign setup. So we've covered the keywords in the earlier videos. We have covered ad group settings in the first video, the campaign settings. And so in this video, we'll have covered the ad copywriting and the ad extensions. And now I guess the conclusion basically is that if you set up the campaign correctly, you will get results from day one. And by that I mean not exactly day one. Maybe you will get results from day 2 or 3, but you will get results faster if you set up the campaign correctly by following the best practices I've discussed in video 1, 2, and 3. And then of course this helps you move ahead of your competition, because it's a competitive landscape. Google advertising, there are 7 or 6 other advertisers, total 7 advertisers on a page. Then there's 3 map listings and 10 organic listings. All of them are competing against each other for the attention of a prospective patient. So if you set up the campaign correctly, if you choose the right keywords, if you choose the right campaign settings, and you create the correct create optimal ads, create attractive ads, then of course you will find yourself ahead of your competition, both organic and paid. And then of course it makes it easier to manage and optimize the campaign. So if you have a logical campaign structure, if you have tightly themed ad groups, if you have customized ads and landing pages, it just makes it easier to manage and optimize the campaign. It will require less time to because there will be fewer issues. There will be fewer issues, fewer problems to fix, and so you will require less time to manage the campaign and still get better results. You can, since the structure is logical, you can create and run tests. You can test different landing pages, different offers for specific procedures, because you have divided the campaign into tightly themed ad groups. You have written customized ads, so you can try different ads. Let's say, for example, if you want to try an offer for dental implants, then you don't need to change the ads for general dentistry or dentures or root canals, because you have structured the campaign correctly. So this is why creating or setting up the campaign following Google AdWords best practices is important, and will offer you these 3 main benefits. And I hope you found this video useful. In the next video, I would actually create a campaign and set up a new campaign from scratch, and will basically walk you through the process of how I create a campaign or set up a campaign in the Google AdWords account. So I look forward to seeing you in that video. But as far as the ad copywriting goes, I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. That is it for me. Goodbye for now.